Hey my friends, and welcome. In today's practice, we are taking a little movement break in the middle of our workday to invite more energy and clarity to the rest of our day. So you don't need any equipment for class today. You don't even need a yoga mat. Just find some space in your office, your home, wherever you are, and I'll meet you in a standing position. Alrighty, my friends, so let's start here with our feet flat on the mat, hips width apart, soft bend to the knees. On the inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center, eyes are closed. Just taking a quick moment here to get really quiet and tap into the stillness that resides in all of us. So often throughout our day, we are being pulled in a million directions that we don't get a moment to just be still and to take a conscious breath in and a conscious breath out. And while you're taking the next few easy breaths here, I want you to ask yourself why you stepped onto your mat today. Was it simply just to find a little bit of stretching, a little movement, because you've been sitting all day? Or was it to reconnect with the breath, reconnect to the body, so that you don't completely lose your mind in the middle of your workday? Whatever it is, there is no right or wrong. We all step onto our mats for different reasons every day. Let's commit to that intention with a cleansing breath. Take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs. Open up, exhale, let it all go. Really nice. Slowly open the eyes and rest the arms on by your side. From here, let's interlace our fingers behind the back as you take your fist to the right side of the hip and then slowly drop that right ear towards the right shoulder, getting a nice stretch for the left side of the neck. And it might take some time playing around with the position of your chin here. So for me personally, when I found myself kind of tucking my chin in towards the chest, I didn't really get much length until I started to rotate my chin towards the sky. Could I find a really nice, beautiful stretch for the left side of the neck and the top of the left shoulder. So just moving around a little bit until you find that sweet spot that works best for you. Awesome, and then slowly tuck the chin in towards the chest, roll it on down, and then lift the chin parallel to the ground. Let's take it to our other side. Bring the fist to the left side of your hip, and then drop that left ear towards the left shoulder, and getting a stretch for the right side of the neck. And you can also think about pulling that right shoulder down away from the right ear. Really lengthening through the side of your neck. And wherever we are, can we soften the jaw and continue to breathe? Wonderful. Slowly roll the chin down towards the chest. And then lift the chin parallel to the ground. From here, release the bind as you reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist to the right as you open up the arms. And so left arm forward, right arm back. Opening the arms like you're about to give somebody a nice big hug. As you get more comfortable, maybe think about squeezing that right shoulder blade back into space. Finding a little bit more broadness across the chest. You got it. Inhale, come back to center, arms to the sky. And then exhale, twist to the left as you open up the arms. This time, right arm forward, left arm back. You're really extending through all 10 fingertips here. Opening the arms out wide, finding broadness across the chest. Wonderful. A little bit faster this time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold all the way down. Taking a ragdoll pose here. So feet remain hip width apart. Let's grab opposite hand, opposite elbow. And today I invite you to bend your knees a little bit more than you think you need to. So finding a really, really generous bend. Just allowing your ribs to rest on top of the thighs here. Finding a nice release for the low back. As you relax the neck and head, letting it hang heavy. And maybe you gently swing side to side. Softening through the jaw. Softening through your gaze, maybe even closing your eyes if that feels good. Just letting all of the tension and anxiety that might have built up from earlier today, just let that all go here. Maybe imagine it rolling off the crown of your head onto the mat. Fully letting go, fully releasing. And if only it were that easy, but at least we can try. Really nice. Slowly come back to center here. Release the fingertips down towards the ground as you slowly drag your fingertips to the middle of your shins or maybe to the tops of your thighs. Your choice, finding a halfway lift. So again, hands to the shins or hands to the thighs. Send the heart forward as you reach the tailbone back, finding a nice, beautiful, flat back. You got it together, breathe in. And then exhale, forward fold. And once again, halfway lift. Hands to the shins or thighs. Sending the heart forward, tailbone back. And this time, maybe think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. Opening across the chest. You got it together, breathe in. Forward fold. One more time, find a halfway lift. Soft bend to the knees, pulling that low belly in, flat back. And then exhale, forward fold. Really nice. One more time, finding a flat back, halfway lift. But this time, bend your knees as you slightly tuck the tailbone, dropping the seat down so that we're in a chair pose leg shape. So kind of like a chair pose, but our hands can rest on top of the thighs, or maybe they can come onto our hips here. Your choice, whatever feels best. We're going to take a standing cat and cow pose. So on the inhale, send the heart forward as you arch the back, cow pose. And then exhale, round the back, chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale to open the heart, arch the back, drop the belly. And exhale, round the back, navel to spine. And continue moving through these two shapes. Making it as exaggerated or not as you'd like. You can also rest your hands on the back of a chair or maybe on the edge of a table, if that works best for you. Beautiful, wherever we are. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. Together, one more round. And then slowly come up to stand. Awesome work. Let's take an eagle pose, right side. So right leg over, right arm under. From here, there are so many variations for your eagle pose. So if you like, rest your right toes on the ground for a little kickstand. No problem. If this bind is too much for the arms, then option to unwind and just bring the forearms together. If that too is also too much, then you can bring the hands to heart center. Lots of options. Wherever we are though, can we think about sending the elbows to shoulder height? So for some of us, that might mean lifting the elbows just an inch higher to bring them in line with the shoulders. You got it. And then think about sending the elbows forward away from your face so you're really rounding out through the shoulder blades. Wonderful. Together, breath in. Together, breath out. One more inhale. Release. Shake it on out. Let's take it to our other side. Eagle pose. Left leg over. Left arm under. And take any variation of this pose that works best for you. Kickstand or any of the arm variations. If you're saying this is way too easy and you want to make it a little spicier, then option to bend into that right knee, dropping your seat an inch or two lower towards the ground, really working the core, working the legs. Wherever we are, bring the elbows to shoulder height and then sending it forward away from the face. You got it. Together, breathe in. Together, breathe out. One more inhale. Release. Awesome job. Let's take a tree pose on our right side. Right foot to your left ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Hands to heart center. Another really beautiful option that I've been enjoying lately is taking the arms behind the back, catching opposite hand, opposite elbow, so you create this beautiful openness in the heart space. Wherever you are, let's choose one thing to focus your gaze on. And then inviting some softness into any part of your body where you might be feeling a lot of unnecessary tension. Arms to the sky. Eyes to the sky. You got it. Eyes closed. And you step on down. Nicely done. Let's take it to our left side. Tree pose. Once again, hands to heart or hands behind the back, your choice. Choosing one thing to focus your gaze on. And just noticing where in your body you might be able to invite a little bit of softness. Maybe it's in the breath. Maybe it's on your face. Maybe it's in the mind. Arms to the sky. Eyes to the sky. And together, eyes closed. And you step on down. So good. Let's meet here with our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width distance. So walking it out, let's find a bit of a pigeon toe in our feet. So think about turning your toes in, heels slightly out, so that you're sending a little bit more weight to the knife edges of the feet. Awesome. From here, bring the hands to your hips as you take a breath in. And then exhale, hinge from the hips as you lead with the heart, finding a forward fold. Dropping the hands down to the ground. Let's take our right hand underneath the nose onto the ground. So if your hand can't reach the ground, then just take maybe a yoga block if you have it. If not, maybe some textbooks may work, or a couple binders will also do. So taking that right hand underneath our nose, let's reach that left arm back and up. Maybe taking your gaze towards that left thumb, finding a little spinal twist. Good, and then slowly bring that left hand down. Let's switch it on out. Left hand underneath the nose as you reach that right arm back and up. Good, and then slowly bring that right hand down. Bring the hands to the hips. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Come up all the way to stand. Exhale. Let's hop the feet together. And we'll end our class with a cleansing breath together by bringing the hands together, thumbs to heart center as you take a gentle bow. Eyes can be heavy or closed. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me on this lunchtime break today. I'm so grateful to have you. And I hope you carry this breath, this peace and this strength with you throughout the rest of your day, so that you come from a place of response and not reaction. So whenever you feel the urge to react immediately, can you just pause for a moment, take a conscious breath in and a conscious breath out, and from there, see how you want to proceed. We'll seal our class with a cleansing breath. Deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's bring our thumbs to our third eye, seat of intuition. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.